Today we're combining a bunch of topics, and I'm going to try and squeeze them all into one logical, reasonable lesson where everything makes sense and clicks by the end. So we got major 7, we got triad pairs, liquid harmony, and Misty. It's a lot of things. Here we go. E major 7, the triad pair, okay, the melodic triad is G sharp minor. That's the minor triad built on the 3rd of the chord, T3. And the other triad, its secondary triad, the tension triad, is T4, A major. Okay. If you've ever listened to Coltrane's version of My Favorite Things, during the piano solo, you'll hear McCoy playing exactly this. I think it's even in this key. He takes a lot of time, he has a lot of patience during his solo, he lets it build really gradually, and he's pedaling, I forget what the melody note is, it might be this high B note. And he's just vamping back and forth between these two chords. He's implying the sound of an E major 7, okay? What's really fascinating about this to me, before we move on to deeper levels of this, is that if you look at an A major triad, yes, there is an A note in it, which is the 4 of E, and we know that the 4 tends to want to pull down. But if you think about it from the standpoint of an E major chord, you have the root, E, and you have the 6, C sharp. Even if I get rid of the A note, even if I just play these two dyads, these two notes as a dyad, you can still hear that they want to pull down to G sharp minor. Okay, that's truly major 7. This is not E major anymore. This is, if you're used to the Barry Harris world, if you're used to the idea of a 6 chord being like the Mac Daddy major tonic, this is going against that grain a little bit, okay? We can do that. We can also do pure major 7. This is just straight up major 7. The major 7 of the chord D sharp is more in than the root note is, or than the 6s. Okay, now let's add our liquid harmony to the tension triad. Our liquid harmony meaning our harmonic quadratonic. Okay, so this is an A major, tension 6. If you're in the study group, you can go back and review all this inside the tonality guide. If you're not in the study group, in the tonality guide, which is accessible to our members, we have a bunch of upper structure triads laid out to an absurd degree. And one of the topics we cover in it is triad pairs. Another topic is quadratonic pairs, okay? Liquid harmony. A major, tension 6. Okay. It's going to want to pull you back to G sharp minor. Can you feel that gravity? That desire, the craving. You can do this in any register, any octave, any inversion. Okay, no matter where we put it, it gives us the ability very quickly to create some harmonic movement with inner voice movement, which is pretty cool because the chord's not changing. It's just a static chord. So that's our triad pair for E major 7, and that's our liquid harmony or our quadratonic pair. I'm not doing the melodic triad version, I'm only doing the tension triad. Okay, now I showed it to you in E so that we could hear it with this low E 6 string ringing out. In order to get this happening in Misty, we need to move down to E flat. Okay, if you don't have a sustain pedal, that's why I started us off in E. Everything's going to move 1 fret flat now. notes in the notation. I didn't put any E flats down here, but we could add E flats. Sorry. Still thinking in terms of E major. Not a movement to an A flat major chord. If we were a piano player, we'd still be playing E flat major 7 down here. Now I'm just superimposing movement between G minor and A flat major triads in my right hand. It's just a triad pair. Okay. Over an E flat major 7 chord. That's what it looks like for E flat major 7. I just wrote out a couple inversions of it. You can explore the fretboard with it if you want, but you don't need the whole fretboard to start applying it to a piece of music today. In Misty, it starts on the E flat major 7 chord, and then it 2/5s us to A flat major. So we just checked it out in E flat major. Let's look and see what the shapes appear like in A flat major. Okay, that's the bottom part of the sheet. The notation: A flat major is a C minor triad. The tension triad is D flat major. Tension 6 to the D flat. So what this tells us, or what this gives us the ability to do, is to play this triad pair with the liquid harmony in E flat. Then we can play a 2/5. And when we get to A flat, we can now play this new set of shapes. Same exact movement, just a new key. And that's basically the opening segment to Misty. So we can create a lot of harmonic movement. Great for solo guitar, great for trio. You can use it for comping. Just be very cognizant of what the soloists and the other musicians are doing. You don't want to fill up too much space when you're comping. And this can get a little bit dense, but still can be used, and great for self-accompaniment and playing in a trio. I'm playing the E flat note below it, but this is G minor up here. Okay. B flat minor, I just made the switch. Right? This is E flat dominant. This was the shape that we used, I think it was on, I forget what day it was now. It was either Wednesday or Thursday's lesson. Looks like a D flat minor major 7 shell voicing. Paul, what's up? Michael, good to see you guys. Sean, hey. Michael, when and how long are the study group sessions? They're an hour each. We do 3 of them every month in the study group, the open office hours, if that's what you're asking about. We do 3 one-hour sessions every month, and the dates change a little bit. Every month I kind of post them in our membership area, but it's always on a weekend, usually at noon my time, New York City time. shoot me a message if you're curious, and I can send you the info about when the rest will be. I can tell you right now, one of them, the next one is this Sunday. We're having one because I just sent out an email to our members. Where are we at? Here's. Right, can you hear all this like inner voice movement happening inside this harmony? That's kind of what we're after right now. So I landed on the F note, the 13 of the A flat major chord when I got there. That's just where the melody took my ear. So this triad pair I'm using, triads are each 3 notes, but one of the triads I'm adding a 4th note to. 3 plus 4 is 7. So I'm capable of harmonizing any note in the scale now. All 7 diatonic notes are available inside this triad pair, right? It's part triad pair, part quadratonic pair because of the liquid harmony. So right away I can look at this note and without really thinking much I can see that it's part of the D flat major triad. So I know as soon as I played it, I'm still gonna head to an A flat major chord, A flat major 7, but I can go right into my tension triad, my D flat major triad, because it's part of that triad. And I can use the liquid harmony to create some additional movement inside it that'll throw me back to the C minor triad. One more time. And then back to A flat minor. Movement, it doesn't really sound, to my ear, it doesn't really sound like full-blown triad pairs. It also doesn't really sound like a chord scale or like just moving through inversions, because it technically is triad pairs, which has a very unique sound, totally different from just running through a chord scale, but I'm masking the obviousness of the triad pair by adding that one extra note, that tension note, into the tension triad, which lets me create that movement. That's all I'm doing. I'm just adding one note to the triad pair, but it's enough to kind of mask the obviousness of what's happening. That's where we're going to leave it today. Sale goes through Sunday. If you want to check out the study group, if you want to grab any private lessons, hit me up for the links. If you got questions, drop them in the comments below. I'll get to them. If you're able to pull off this technique, this triad pair mixed with the liquid harmony, let me know. Drop a comment below and tell me if it was able to work for you or not. And I will see study group members on Sunday for our open office hours, and everyone else, I'll see you guys on Monday when we're back for lesson number 51. Happy practicing. Hey YouTube, it's Jordan Clemens with NYC Jazz Guitar Master Classes and the Melodic Triad Study Group. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I have a ton of content coming out on YouTube this year. We've been doing daily jazz guitar lessons, so I'm going to be posting videos like this pretty much every day. So if you dug this and you want to follow me, subscribe and make sure that you turn on notifications so that you can watch more videos like this. Thanks again for watching. Hope to see you in the comment section. Hope to see you in the next video.